So some of you may have read or at least heard about the very first Avengers 4 synopsis that was released. If you haven't, don't worry, I will read it to you and then go over it in just a second. The synopsis seems to be very legit as it was released in a brand new issue of License Global. Before we dive into it, that subscribe button looks very tempting, doesn't it? And not to mention, if you hit it, you are entered into our speaker system giveaway. The rest of the details are in the description below. So for those of you who have not heard the synopsis yet, here it goes. It reads, a culmination of 22 interconnected films, the fourth installment of the Avengers saga will draw audiences to witness the turning point of this epic journey. Our beloved heroes will truly understand how fragile this reality is and the sacrifices that must be made to uphold it. So that's it. That's the first synopsis given to us about Avengers 4. So what does this mean? It's very short, but there are a couple key takeaways here. So first is the rather vague description of the turning point. Now, it's been said that Infinity War and Avengers 4 are going to finish what the MCU started, meaning any storyline right now in the MCU remaining open will come to an end. So a turning point, that could mean a lot. It could very well be the fact that the Avengers just lost. Thanos defeated them. And it wasn't a defeat like when they fought Ultron, Quicksilver, and the Scarlet Witch for the first time. It was a defeat that resulted in lives lost. Millions of lives were erased from existence. And some of the Avengers and other heroes were included in those lives lost. That's a really big turning point, especially when you consider that that has never happened in the MCU. But also, again, they're wrapping up the stories that the MCU started. So a turning point could very well be some characters dying for good. And that actually fits right into the second key takeaway of this, and that is sacrifices. Sacrifices to uphold their reality. Because again, they lost. It's never happened before. And I think their reality is they live in this world where, since the MCU started, there are superheroes that protect the world and the people from very bad things happening. Because our heroes have always won, and lives on a large scale have never been lost. Whether it's the hero going one-on-one with a villain, such as Whiplash, the Destroyer, Hela, Ironmonger, Red Skull, or it's the Avengers as a team going against somebody, such as Loki and the Chitauri and Ultron. They've always won. They've always prevailed, and this is their reality that they live in. The fact that when a villain comes and threatens millions of lives, they can stop him. To me, this is the reality that they're going to have to make sacrifices to protect. And to me, the first thing I think of when I hear sacrifice is one of the Avengers having to sacrifice another Avenger to retrieve the Soul Stone. So it seems pretty clear that there are going to be some permanent deaths in Avengers 4. And although we can't be sure who, there are some actors that have chosen to not renew their contracts to play certain characters. So that is it for the synopsis breakdown. Let me know what you guys think, and let me know if we're on the same page or if you're thinking something totally and completely different. There's obviously so much speculation and so many theories that could come from this. This is just one of them. I want to know your thoughts, and if you have any theories of your own. Let me know in the comments below, and also feel free to tweet at me. If you enjoyed this video, I would very much appreciate you clicking that like button, and also if you would like to see videos similar to this, hit that subscribe button as well. Thank you so much for watching. Woof woof.